Hello and welcome to Khalsa Design. Today I am going to show you how to make this YouTube new updated subscribe button in DaVinci Resolve. So let's get started. First of all, open DaVinci Resolve and create new project. Go to edit page and create new timeline. Format make 4K or 2K according to your choice. Frame rate make it 24 frames per second. Create new fusion composition. Add to the timeline. Make the fusion make duration 2.5 seconds. Go to fusion page. First of all, add a background node and connect it with a media out. This video will be long, so it contains 4 chapters. In first chapter we will create the basic shape. In second chapter we will create the star shapes. In third chapter we will create the circular shapes. In fourth chapter we will do color of shapes. In first chapter let's create the basic shape. So for that, add a rectangle mask to the background. Make the corner radius 1, width value 0.3 and height value 0.165. Change the background color to white. Add another background and connect the rectangle mask with the background. Now search for the dissolve node and add dissolve node. Connect both background with this dissolve node. Now let's keyframe the dissolve node. Go to frame number 11 and make a keyframe. Go to frame number 12 and make a keyframe. Go back to previous keyframe and set the value to 0, so you can see the background foreground is changing in this frame. Now let's animate the shape. So for that, go to frame number 12 and lock the center X and Y position as it is in the width position as well. Then go to frame 24. Lock both the values, change the width value to 0.4 and center X value to 0.55. Select the background to change the color like this. Now add a text node and connect the output of text with the output of background, so it will create a merge node in between. Select text node and write subscribe. Font Roboto. Font style medium, size 0.06. Change the color of text to black. Select the rectangle and go to spline window to smooth the keyframes like this. Make smooth animations like this. Now select background and change the type to gradient. Set the star X value -1 and end X value to 2. Make different points of colors. Here you can see I am making like this. We have to create 5 extra points in this. Take your time and create colors like this. Now to animate these colors, so go to frame number 12 and lock the offset value as it is. Then go to frame number 48 and make a keyframe on offset value. Change the offset value to 0.73. Go to first keyframe and put the value -0.65. Here you can see nice gradient color animations. Open spline window and smooth the keyframe. Now I am going to create a bell icon. So for that I am taking a reference from a PNG image. You can use any image according to your choice. Add polygon mask. View polygon mask in viewer 1 and the bill icon on viewer 2 so we can get the idea. Zoom in. Uncheck solid and increase the border width according to your choice. The upper part of the bill icon is created. Now for lower part just add another polygon. Remove keyframe and mask that lower portion like this. Make a round shape like this. Remove that PNG image. Add the transform node for sizing and positioning. Change the background color to white. Add the multi-merge node in between the background to undissolve node. Connect the transform node with multi-merge. Resize it and position it like this. Increase the border width. The bell icon is created. Now let's animate the bell icon. For this we have to add another transform node with this transform 1. Select the second transform and change the pivot values. Go to frame 18 and add a keyframe on angle. Go 6 frame forward and add keyframe. Again 6 frame forward, add a keyframe like this. After frame 42, add keyframe after every 4 frame up to 58 frame like this. Now go to frame 24 and change angle to -9. Go to frame 30 and set the angle value to 18. Go to frame 36 and set the angle value to -18. Frame 42 angle value 14. 46 frame -14. Frame 50 angle value 9. 54 frame angle value -9 and last and first keyframe, angle value 0. Here you can see nice animation, open spline window and smooth keyframes. Now add another text, so copy the first text and paste it here. Connect it with the multi-merge. Change the text to the subscribed. Change the color of the text to white. Set center X position to 0.55. Now add writing on animation to this text, so for this go to frame 24. Add a keyframe on write on value. Go to frame 12 and set the end value to 0. For arrow add a polygon mask. And connect background with it. Connect the background with multi-merge. Set the background color to white. Create nice arrow shape like this. Change the border style. Set the border width. Arrow is created, so let's animate this. Animate the position of this arrow, so go to frame 24 and lock the center X and Y value. Go to frame 12 and change the center X value to 0.4. Now open spline window and smooth the keyframes, like this. The basic part is done. Now that we're going the second part. We want to create star shapes around this basic shape, so for that I'm going to search out a tool called S-Star. Points, make it 4. Depth, make it 0.34. Now connect the render node with it. Copy both star and render node and paste instant copy of it. Now select instant copy of S-Star. De-instance the solid. De-instance the border width. Go to Style tab and de-instance the color group. Add a merge node and connect both render node with it. Select instant star. Uncheck the solid and change the border width to 0.0225. Star shape is created. Now add a background and make alpha value 0. Drag and drop the multi-merge node. Delete this merge as we already added the multi-merge node. First connect the render one with multi-merge and then instant render with multi-merge. The star shape is created. Now I'm going to animate it. For animation and sizing, add a transform node with multi-merge and connect this transform with multi-merge 1. Now select transform, set the size value to 0.07. Go to frame 24. Keyframe the size and center X and Y value. Change the center X value to 0.72 and center Y value to 0.45. Go to frame 12 and set the center X value to 0.6 and center Y value to 0.47. Change the size value to 0.025. Smooth the keyframes for this open spline window. Select Transform 3, select all keyframes and smooth it like this. This shape should disappear after animation, so for this select this multi-merge node. Go to Setting tab. On frame 24 make a keyframe and blend value. Go 3 frame forward and set the blend value to 0. Now, go to frame number 12 and lock the blend value. Go 1 frame forward and make a keyframe, then go back to frame number 12. Make the blend value to 0. You can see nice animation. We have to create 6 or 7 stars like this. So for this we just have copy the nodes and just paste it over here. And we just need to change few things. I will show what values to change. Connect the transform with a multi-merge. Select this multi-merge. I want this animation to be disappear after frame 26. So open spline window and select the blends and select all the keyframe and hold shift. And with the help of mouse move the keyframes forward to frame 26, like this. Now select transform node and also press and hold shift and move all the keyframe to frame 26. Like this. Now we just have to change the value of center X and Y. So on frame 26 change the center X value to 0.675. And center Y to 0.364. Go to frame 14, change the X value to 0.56 and Y value 0.46. You can see the smoothing of the animation is not disturbed. Now copy these tools again and paste it over here again. Repeat these steps. First select the multi-merge node and shift the blend value to frame 28. Like this. Also do this for transform. Like this. Now go to frame number 28 and set the X value to 0.55. Set the Y value to 0.37. Go to frame 16, set the X value to 0.5. Set the Y value to 0.44. Now on frame 28 change the size value to 0.085. Now again copy and paste the nodes. Leave this keyframe on its own position, just change the center X and Y values. Set the center Y value to 0.645. Size value 0.1. Go to frame 16. Change the center Y value to 0.6. Center X value to 0.65. You can also change the position with the handle. Now again copy and paste like this. Connect it with a multi-merge. Select the multi-merge and shift the blend value keyframes to frame 32. Also do this for transform. Go to frame number 32. Change the size value to 0.09. Center Y value to 0.625. Center X value to 0.4. Go to first keyframe. Change the center Y value to 0.575. Center X value to 0.42. Set the size value to 0.05. Nice. Just one more time. This time shift keyframe to frame 35. Also do this for transform. So on frame 35, set the center Y value to 0.537. Center X value to 0.373, and size value to 0.065. On first keyframe set the center X value to 0.39, center Y value to 0.525, and size value to 0.04. The stars animation are done. Now to the next step, that is creating a circular shape bursting. Create a hexagonal or octagonal shape. For that we have to search for Ngon. Make slides 8. Add render node. Now copy and paste instant copy of these two tools. Add a multi-merge node in a background. Connect background with a multi-mode. Make background alpha 0. First connect render with multi-mode. Then connect the second instant render. Now select the instant Ngon, and instance the solid and instance the border width. Go to Style tab and instance the color group. Change the color to black. Now uncheck the solid and set the border width to 0.041. Add the transform node and connect it with a multi-merge. Select Transform 4 and change the size. View Transform 4 on Viva 2. Now add a merge node with it. Add another transform and connect it with multi-merge. Now select Transform 4 and change the size value to 0.055. Now to create small circles, add a background. Connect an ellipse mask with it. Change the background color to white. Select the ellipse tool. Right-click on width and select expression. Connect the width with the height. Now set the height value to 0.006356. Now add a duplicate node with it. Copies make it 6, and change the angle to 60. Now add a transform node with it, and connect it with a merge. Select duplicate, change the pivot Y value to 0.465. Here you can see beautiful shape is created. Now select Transform 5, and set the center X value to 0.68 and center Y value to 0.675. Now select Transform 4 and go to frame number 25. Add a keyframe on center and size values. Then go to frame number 12, and make a keyframe on center and size values. Set the size value to 0.001, center X value to 0.6, and center Y value to 0.545. Now go to frame 25, change the center Y value to 0.64 and center X value to 0.68. You can see the circular shape is far away from shape, so we have to change its position. Select Transform 5 and reset the center position. Delete the Transform 5 so you can see the shape is near the center. Now open Spline window and smooth the keyframes. Select the multi-merge node, go to frame number 25, go to Setting tab and lock the blend value, go 3 frame forward and set the blend value to 0, go to frame number 12 and add a keyframe on the blend value, go 1 frame forward and set a keyframe, go 1 frame backward and set the blend value to 0. You can see nice and simple animation is created. And change the center X position to 0.6.8 and center Y position to 0.675, and select Ellipse tool, go to frame 25. Add a keyframe on center and add a keyframe on height values. Go to frame number 34 and add a keyframe on center and height values. On frame 25, set the center X value to 0.475 and set the height value to 0.00235. Now we want the shapes to disappear after animation, so for that add a keyframe on level, and go 3 frame forward and make the level 0. Now go to frame 25 and add a keyframe on level, set level to 0, and go 1 frame forward and add set level 1. You can see nice and clean animations. This is the way how to create that circle animation part. We have to create these 3 times. So for this just copy and paste these all nodes. After merge, add a transform and connect the transform with a multi-merge. Select transform and change the position to 0.291. Open spline window. Now select multi-merge. Select all keyframes, hold Shift and move keyframes to frame 30. Like this. Now select transform, and also forward these keyframes to the frame 30. Like this. Now we just have to change some values. Go to frame 17 and change the center X value to 0.68. Now select the ellipse tool and open the supply window. Select all keyframes and hold Shift and with the help of mouse move these keyframes to frame 30. Now copy and paste one more time. Add the transform node. Connect it with the transform. Connect the transform to multi-mode. Select transform 7. Change the center X position to 0.22 and center Y position to 0.23. We just have to copy the second circle tools and paste it. So delete this and copy the second. And paste it over here. Connect it with the transform. Now we have to create this one more time. Copy and paste these tools, and add a transform node with it. Connect it with merge with, and connect the transform with a multi-merge. Select transform. No need to shift the keyframes as always in the position. We just have to change the position. Center X and center Y positions. So go to frame 17 and hold this handle like this and change the position like this. So the circle part is also done. Now the last part, that is color of the shapes. So first we go to the star shapes. The border color is black. Don't change it. We have just to change the basic color of star. Select star and transform also. Go to style tab and change the color like this. Make keyframe on this. Go to frame backward. Change the color. Go to frame backward. Change the color. You can change the color like this. I am fast forwarding it. You can see the color changing star. Now go to the second star, and for keyframe reference you have to select the transform also. So here you can see the 26th frame. Set the color. Make a keyframe and change the color after every 2 keyframes, fast forwarding it. Now time to change the color of the circle shape. So for that, select the basic shape, and for keyframe reference select the transform. Also, in Style tab, set color. Add keyframe, go to frame backward and change color. Like this. Hopefully you like it. If you like my videos, kindly subscribe my channel. You can also support me on Buy Me a Coffee page. Kindly support me by subscribing my channel. Thank you. Bye.